Oh, the Cavs are winning.
Barely.
Who got top volume though?
Not I.
What?
I got 10,000 right now. Minus 10,000.
Look, man, I'm trying to be active before we go to Hawaii. Well, we will be active before we go to Hawaii.
We are going to Hawaii.
Tuesday.
Let's go. Waste that.
Nice.
I want to go to Hawaii.
You and me both.
Who want to go to Hawaii?
But who want to go to Bahamas though? That's the next vacation.
Me?
I'm going to Bahamas.
You said want to go? I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can or Derek, whoever is starting.
Hey.
Let's,
Look.
But start it's recording.
It's recorded. I'm gonna mute everybody.
Huh? Believe in Christ.
All right, Derek, kick the show off, buddy.
what's going on, everybody? Happy evening. Good Sunday, good people. We want to thank everybody for taking their time out on this good Sunday to come fraternize, I guess, with us, if this is the word you want to use. But we're here to encourage, motivate you, and give you the information to make you successful in this business. And by the way, I'm Derek Houston, an Active World Team member. And I have the pleasure of bringing on my brother, my sponsor, my friend, 2.5K Global Expansion Team member, recently, in the last 30 to 60 days, I believe, Desmond Lighten.
What up, good people? What up, Green Dream Team? What up, family? Happy Sunday. Derek, you already introduced and brought us into this Green Dream Team power call. Man, we got some heavy hitters coming up today. The point of this call, you guys, is we want people that are out there right now moving, that's actually out there talking to people, sharing with people, influencing people to change their life, to share you what exactly they doing. So I hope y'all got y'all pad and your pen. So my pen dropped down. Here it goes. I got my pad and my pencil, okay? So take notes, sit back, listen, and, you know, as with any call, what you're doing, it all revolves around using, word, and talking. We got the plan, all right? So when somebody comes up and tells you what they're doing, don't completely drop what you're doing right now and change every single thing. You want to take notes and say, oh, I like I like that right there. I'm going to add that to what I'm doing right now. Or, so if you hear something that you like, take it. If it's not for you, don't take it, all right? So make sure you're listening from that point of view, because we're going to grow together. So without further ado, I get to bring up, where's my notepad so I can see the first person that we got speaking. All right, man, I get to bring up my cousin, son. So I met this girl at an STS. I'm in Houston, and I see this lady walking towards me. I was like, is that my cousin? It wasn't my cousin. It was a stranger. I didn't know her at the time, but turns out she was on our team. Jamie Jackson. She's a new senior consultant last time I checked. She just started. She had been on the products. Deontay got her started, and he called her. She found out about an STS and just showed up. She just was like, I'm going to come. She didn't even have to be invited. And that's the type of person she is, man. And she's moving these trial packs and operating from a place of integrity and just sharing her results. So we want to know what she's doing. So without further ado, my adopted cousin, Jamie Jackson.
Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Yes? Okay. I am a new senior consultant, very new to this. Didn't really know what I was doing. I was like, Deontay, I don't know what I'm doing. He reached out to me. I was posting results, and he was like, hey, you know about the products? Why don't you become a member of Herbalife? And it was something that I really didn't know about, and I'm glad he reached out to me. I do Herbalife part-time. I'm a full-time hairdresser. I work at a hospital. I have a son, and I'm a wife. So I'm very busy. Yes, I'm a wife. So I'm very busy. I am in a hospital, so I get to see a lot of people. I do hair, so I meet a lot of people. So I use that to my advantage. I talk to people. People, of course, see my results and they ask me, "What am I doing? What are you using?" So I tell them about the product. The other night I was working at the hospital and someone asked me. They told me actually that they had used Herbalife before, and they told me that they stopped because it was expensive. And I was like, okay, well, I started telling them what it did for me and what I liked about the product. And she was like, "Are you trying to sell me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not a salesman. I'm not coming to your door knocking and trying to get you to buy this stuff. If you want to know about it, you want to get healthy, then I'm going to tell you about it." So that's what I do. Just like my hair, I don't give people anything that I wouldn't use for myself. I heard about SPS, so I went to do my research. I want to know what I'm selling to people. I want to use what I sell. So I think that it's important that in anything that you do, that you learn about your products first. So that's what I did. I learned about it. It's a lot more that I need to learn, but I have a good sponsor who checks on me daily. I'm constantly texting, asking him questions. So he's like, "Push, get your trials out." And so I didn't know what that meant at first, but he walked me through it. I asked him, "What number do I need to be at to reach my first goal?" He said 500. 500. I was like, cool. So within 2.5 weeks, I met my goal. Why? Because I was constantly talking to people and telling them what these products have done for me. Just try it 3 days. I mean, commit to something for 3 days. You're going to lose weight. You're going to feel better. And then there's something that eventually you're going to want to do for yourself. So that's what I did. Next goal is 2,500. So right now, within being in the company for 3.5 weeks, I'm at 1,082 volume. That's my goal. So I'm going to get to 2,500 hopefully by the end of the month. So all I can tell you is to keep doing what you do. Talk to everybody that you interact with. Tell them your testimony, because that's all I have, is to be living proof of what I do and how I do it. So I constantly try to encourage the people who take my trials. I've sold 27 trials. I've probably upgraded, I think, 4 or 5 people on the trial so far. And they're getting great results. I haven't had any negativity from it. So I'm just going to keep on trying to do what I'm doing. If I can encourage anybody, I'm going to be here to encourage you, and I'm constantly taking in what anybody else has to say. And that's it.
Hey, appreciate you sharing, Jamie. That was awesome, man. What I really took is you constantly sharing you're not selling, you sharing from the heart. So you just offer an opportunity that you have for yourself that you love. You offer something that you do and love to somebody else, the same opportunity from a place of gratitude and just sharing from the heart, which is ridiculous. And I also said to God that you did 27 trial packs, right? And you got 5 upgrades. So keep that in mind, folks, that 10-5-1. So for every 10 trial packs you do, you get 5 upgrades and 1 member. That's an average, but the law of averages don't start until you do at least 50. So that shows me that you keep doing numbers like that, you might do 10 trial packs and get all 10 people to upgrade, especially if you're doing your posture correctly. I also got the importance of senior consultant, guys. So whenever you get a new member, man, Deontay was genius to just put that goal of senior consultant in front of you just so you can get out there and get you a couple people to experience the products, and it's crazy for your confidence. So I appreciate you sharing that. That was awesome. So I'm going to bring my man, Derek, Active World Team member Derek Houston, to bring up our next wonderful speaker. Everybody give it up for Jamie, by the way. That was
awesome. Good job, Jamie. I wasn't ready because I was trying to get the score of the game. Y'all apologize. But our next speaker, I personally sponsored this young lady. I hounded her for a while. Let me tell you, a while before she really wanted to do the business. She told me no about 100 times. But when I finally got her into the business, it was nothing but, I was excited. She was excited. She's got your supervisor in a little bit over a month. Without further ado, please welcome new supervisor, Ebony, to the call. Here you go, Ebony.
Hello, everybody. I'm not a big talker, but okay. First I have the coaching was important because Derek, he stayed on me a lot, and he was open and honest with me. And at first I thought the trials was dumb. So I was like, man, I ain't selling no trials. What's the point whenever they could buy a whole 30-day, program or whatever? But whenever I started selling the trials, like, they kept going. And then second, learning to get out your comfort zone. Like I'm a type of person who like everything the same all the time. So it's just like something different. And I guess like going to selling the trial packs, that was something different. So that's why I didn't really want to do it. The next thing, I don't allow people to alter my thoughts. Like I could think for myself. So I don't need nobody telling me what they think about something whenever I could try for myself and think for myself. And two, with the whole Herbalife as a whole, I think leading by example is very important because you always want to be the change that you want to see, in other people or whatever. And you can't promote something if you're not trying it or if you're not using it or whatever. The next thing, I work with people like sometimes I come across people who feel like they can't afford it or whatever. So sometimes I'll just give them a trial pack or whatever. Because like, say you give like 3 of them away, you're really not losing out on anything because you're still, you're making exactly what you gave out. It's not all about the money or whatever. Next, I trust myself and I'm confident in what I do. I feel like I do everything good. So next, find people who are serious and not just trying to test the waters or whatever. I guess they can, but you want somebody who's serious about trying to get their health together. I have one more thing. Let me make sure this is what I want to say. Okay, that's it.
All right, that was awesome. You dropped nuggets right there. The main thing that I got though, and you just dropped it on the end, I don't even know if people might not have caught it, so I'm gonna highlight it, is qualifying people. So you said make sure the person's serious. We're not in the business of selling trial packs. If you sell a trial pack to somebody, what have you accomplished? If they, you got 3 days worth of products. We're in the business of getting people results and teaching people to get people results. So it's very crucial when you start somebody on a trial pack that you ask them, what are you trying to accomplish? Why are you trying to accomplish this? What have you tried before? Can you do it for 3 days? Are you serious? Those are the questions you want to ask them before you start, and you let them know we're going to get you results. And when we do get your results, I want to help the people that you know. So send me 3 people that you know and love and care about to do trial packs as well. So qualifying people and confidence, that was really crucial. I appreciate you sharing that, Ebony. Awesome. I know you're looking forward to being active supervisor. All right. Yep. So without further ado, man, I had the honor of bringing up a guy in New Orleans. We had a phone call a while back, and after I talked to him, I already knew, like, man, this guy's gonna be a trip. We talked at like 3 a.m. because he works swing shift, not swing shift, but night shift, and but I could tell he was a positive light. He was just smooth energy. It was coming from a good place. And I was thinking, man, this guy's gonna be awesome. He's a family man, father, husband, but he's getting them trial packs out, like whatever, and he's having people upgrade. Because that's the goal. And I think we all can sit back, get ready, take some pictures, because he's actually having fun. We do Herbalife as a business, right, to have fun. A lot of people don't do it that way. You want to have fun with it. If you want to have fun, find something you love to do and have fun with people, get ready for Michael Giles. He's going to come up and tell us a little bit about himself and what he's doing. Mike, you got to unmute. Okay, cool, no problem.
Try to unmute him, Des.
I don't see him.
You're the host. Oh, he's unmuted.
All
Okay.
right, you got me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. Hey, what's happening, y'all?
What's happening?
Mike Giles from the NO. You on the mic with Mike. So, supervisor. Where do I start? Hell, I'm at work. 12-hour shifts, 5:45 to 5:45. Like Dad said, we had this talk already, on what do I want out of this, what it was, a house, apartment to a mansion. All I was looking for was $500 out of this, Seeing Deontay, my line brother, Brandon, my line brother, all of them involved with this stuff, it kind of brought me in because I'm naturally a people person in my area. And coming from the deep Bayou South, Plaquemines Parish, you know, you're dealing with low income area, but a lot of people who aren't really dealing with health or nutrition. You got diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever. So me being that this is my community, if anything, this east side of the Mississippi River that I live on, from north to south, is pretty much my family. So me being the person I am, what can I do to help my family change generations of bad eating habits and whatnot? Change the next generation from going through diabetes and high blood pressure, whatever else. So, like I said, Deontay came to me about Herbalife, you know, and I saw what he was doing. Like, man, what you doing? You know, you making a little money, you getting it all together. You know, we had our talk, and Deontay could tell you this. Me and him, we've been going at it since college. So it kind of came across to me like he was trying to sell me on getting with Herbalife. And he could tell you now, we kind of got at it. He was like, you ain't mad, huh, bro? I'm like, nah, we just having a heated discussion. We just talking. So I was like, Deontay gonna try to sell me, so I'm not gonna fool with Deontay. So I got with Brandon. Brandon gonna give it to me. He go, like I said, go straight for the throat. Just give it to me how it is. And Brandon just, you know, hey, this is what it is, this is what it is. Because I have a younger brother that's involved with a very bad pyramid scheme right now with some counterfeit imitation cologne. So I'm like, I know what's up. So don't sell me. Just tell me what it is. How do I need to make money? How do I affect change? What do I need to do? And Brandon gave it to me. Sorry, Deontay, but it is what it is. So, you know, Brandon is my sponsor, but I'm glad I'm involved with this because I've truly seen the buzz and the change in this community so far of the people that I have affected just through the trial pack. And watching the videos is so important. And that's what really gave me my boost for moving the trial pack so much, you know. And like y'all said, it's not about the money. Like y'all seen, if y'all been watching my Facebook post, I traded a quart bag of redfish for 2 trial packs for a husband and wife. So it is what it is, you know. You got to do what you got to do. But my main thing, I posted on Facebook because unfortunately time isn't of the essence for me. Being here, but the only positive thing about this, I'm behind the computer for 12 hours to have fun on Facebook and let y'all laugh and see what I'm doing. Cause I watch too many movies, so y'all naturally gonna see that every day. I'm just letting you know now. But watch the videos, post, make your post, be consistent. Another thing, use the script. The script, oh my God, like the first day I tried the script, I had like 5 people like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, cool. So another thing, always, if you're just getting into it and you want to really move trial packs so much, start with your family and friends. You'll be surprised on where that would branch out, just starting with the people that you personally know. And that's the key to it. Start with the people that know you and know what you're involved with. Start with them, get their friends involved. Their friends and family going to naturally see, hey, what they did, I want to get involved too. I want to see this too. I'm like, and it'll go from there. And it just branches out like a tree. And I see it with my mother friend. My mom was my first trial pack customer, I guess you could say. And she literally bought like 5 of them from me. She tried like, I want another one. I'm like, Ma, you can't have no more. Because the way my business set up, all you can get is 1 trial pack. You got to upgrade. And she got mad with me. So she really stopped dealing with me for like a week. And I'm like, you know what, Ma, you can have another one. So she got her friends involved. And this is where I am, really just starting with her. So get the people you know closest to you involved. And trust me, you'll see where it goes from there. Another thing, once you do get out the trial pack, kind of be a nag to them and be a nag to them. Follow up. The follow-up is so key. Even if they don't start, you get it to them that same day, the next day, call them. Call them, email them, do what you got to do. Facebook, hey, well, you started yet? I'm a nag down here, and they know me because I'm glad it's my family and friends because they going to get tired of hearing from me. So I was like, hey, you started yet? Now I'm going to start on Monday. You know, you always get that. I'm going to start Monday. I'm going to start this week. And I just steady just, hey, when you gonna start? Cause I'm not going away. I'm gonna stalk you. I tell them I'm gonna stalk you. And they were like, then they finally do it. And I called them after that first date. I'm like, how was your first date? Asking questions. I took these tips from Desmond actually, but just cutting through the BS. Cause I hear so much of that. Oh my God. Like, I guess that's why you see so many posts. Like, that'd be frustration posts with the Judge Joe Brown and the Maury posts. That's frustration posts because I actually hear that stuff. And my wife constantly tells me, like, Mike, why are you getting mad with these people? I'm like, instead of them just telling me no thank you, they really come up with an excuse and they don't hear what they're telling me. So I'm like, so you know what? I'm going to keep nagging until you do it. So the follow-up is key. And I forgot who I talked. I think it might have been Deontay or somebody was saying, about the post. They don't like me to post, to tag me on Facebook. Don't tag me on Facebook. You don't have that choice. I'm sorry. If you don't want your picture on there, get off Facebook. Period. Like I said, your picture on there, you must want to be seen. So either we're going to take this selfie, which I took few, but I got some. They're like, nah, my hair ain't right. So all right, I'm going to send me a picture. Or I'm going to take a picture on your Facebook profile, plain and simple. But you're going on there. And that's where you really build your base from that one person. Because then they're going to get their boss involved. Just by their boss being on Facebook, seeing their post. Oh, you doing this now? Oh, I want to try it. Because I noticed a lot of people come in groups rather than find out for themselves. Like, I'm waiting on feedback from such and such person. I'm like, the feedback people. So make sure you tag them no matter what. They don't have a choice because this is yours. They don't have a choice. And finally, make it fun. If it's in your character, like I said, I see my boy Todd singing Usher and Wale. Have fun with it because you have to draw attention to yourself. And that's the only way this gonna rise from where you're starting. You gotta draw attention to yourself. If that don't happen, because Desmond said a couple weeks ago, don't assume they know you doing it. So the more attention you draw to you, the more exposure you get, and more people eventually will come. That's my takes on it.
Man, I appreciate that. I hope you guys was right. Now, I was taking mad notes the entire time. Mike, where are you currently in the marketing plan? What's
supervisor?
Supervisor, new supervisor?
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
First cut. This is my first cut I'm trying to go for.
First cut active supervisor.
Yeah.
Awesome. How long you been in the company?
2 months, maybe.
2 months. And what do you do full time?
I'm a dispatcher. I'm actually listening to a radio now. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but
we hear it, man.
People call me all doggone day, man.
I appreciate it, man. So I got mad notes from this. If I can sum it up, use the tools. All right. What he said was use the tools. If you don't know specifically what tool he's talking about GDTsucceed.com. It's a step-by-step how to build your business on there. Use the scripts. The videos he's talking about are all on there. If you're not watching the videos, you're not using the scripts, you're not properly positioning yourself for success. All right. I also got who do you know? Start with your family and friends. It's all about who do you know, and who do they know. You could get the millionaire team with just who do you know. All right. I got follow up, because we're not here to sell trial packs. Once again, we're here to get results and teach people to get results. All right. You get paid to talk to people about the products and to talk to people about the business. So follow up is key. I'm still working on that. I also got start a fire. So to start a fire, like you said, post on Instagram, tag people, post on Instagram, post on Facebook, tag everybody. You don't care if you want to be on there. Start a fire. And man, what he just gave you guys, if you just do those simple things, you can get to wherever you would like to be in the business. So I appreciate you sharing that, Mike. All right, man. This call has been amazing. You guys, Taya and I are packing tonight to go to Hawaii. We started this business 19 months ago. We qualified for a full, all expense paid vacation in Hawaii, flying out of Monroe. It's unreal, and everybody right now, I hope you guys realize that everything you're doing right now is setting up your next year. So you could be in the Bahamas. That's the next vacation. And the little small things that we're talking about right now, that Michael Giles was telling us about, that Ebony was telling us about, that Jamie was telling us about. Those are the little things that you're going to do day in and day out to get yourself to the vacations. All right. So find something that's going to pull you to the vacation. All right. The simple things you need. You got a lot today, but it's use word talk. All right. Use the products, grow the button, talk to people, and bring people to the event. So the next event, I hope you got your ticket. It's June 20th. STS. They got them all over. They got the 2 local events that I'm talking about is in Houston and in Jackson. Get on herbalifeevents.com. I had a conversation with a guy named Todd. He didn't realize that he can invite somebody in DC to an STS and they can go for free from 10 to 12. So if you got a friend in DC, check out the local event structure. You'll never know. We had a guy in an event in Dallas yesterday. And now he's excited. He's ready to quit his job. So that's because we figured out the schedule and we invited him to go check out the free portion. He decided to stay for the whole day. All right, get people to the events. Get your ticket. All right, extravaganza bus. We've been kicking that horse, but you know what? Anybody that wants to grow, I'm not going to, they got this saying, why should you, this teacher in school, the teacher tells you read books, and you say no, like she never got to the point. Why should I read the book? All right. So we're going to hit the why. I could tell you, get your extravaganza bus ticket. I'm going to tell you why. Everybody's on this call because they want to change their life. They want to change somebody else's life. They're unsatisfied with their current position. If you want to change your life, if you want to be somewhere else in 2016, that's going to start by getting to extravaganza. Not only getting there, but bringing somebody. And Derek and his wife they went through the trouble when they put together this bus. You can get there and back for $150. And you can get a hotel room, all inclusive, for $300. Don't quote me on the exact numbers, but it's going to fill up. We got like 17 more spots. So you get yours and you get a friend to get theirs and let's get it. Because they're going to open it up to other teams and it's going to fill up. And then you're going to be wondering how you're going to get there. And you're going to be putting a $600 plane ticket on your credit card like I had to do and sleeping on the floor at the airport like I had to do. But you know what? It was worth it. So let's put our tickets down on our bus, extravaganza. And who you going to bring there? All right. The last thing, you guys, let's go out there and let's do something in our community. Everything we just said can be done in our community tomorrow, today. If you got an STS to go to, get to an STS. If you got an HOM locally, you don't have one, start one. You don't have a fit camp, start a fit camp. Get in your living room and let's just get it, you guys. It's going to start. We're like the Herbalife ambassadors in our small community. I had to start in my small community, and now it's a little bit bigger. You get that opportunity to do that wherever you are right now. So be excited. I'm just happy that everybody is sharing this opportunity with us, you guys. So I'm going to mute everybody. Next call we're going to have is going to be from Hawaii, by the way. We're going to do a special call while we're in Hawaii. So keep an eye out for your upline so we can try to bring y'all to the beach with us there. I love everybody. Let's unmute everybody. Love everybody.